You're here already? Sorry to keep you waiting.
Are you not coming?
I've brought Madam Helmmaster up to speed.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normal, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, I thought I should politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this.
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can, if we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any... We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters. And we've only come here to lend you...
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to...
but...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then...
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Law Fu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been... I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate. Before guiding you, the Astralix, the hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned question.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat...
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are mortal. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Law Fu.
General, this is an internal affair.
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal... I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Law Fu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask?
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his... I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the... We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time, and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns... Since the Stellaron hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us. Reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron hunter. If you are able to capture this Stellaron hunter, Law Fu never fails to...
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be... If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay.
I think we... No? Care to elaborate? He wants us to trust him. He took advantage of Yukong's frosty... That's it. A minor detail, but since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, the Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disasters. Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is, therefore, given our connection to Kafka, that's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let any... Now that we've figured that out,
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion.
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive.
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't...
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Xingyuan, did you...
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xianzhou. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the sixth...
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are three things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the sea...
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for her...
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build... There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains on... How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the...
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, that boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp soul. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Madame Yukong has seems like we were destined to be in each other. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about...
Easy.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Oh, what? But we've done a whole day's work. What's the sun playing at? It felt like we... jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madam you...
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Luofu is... she's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play hard. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
That's the friendliest thing I've heard since we Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her But as cunning as she is...
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird...
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same. But for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, each machine has a different pitch. The General sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Dane...
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare. Are you worried about those two?
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunters? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, an unexpected calamity.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the...
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, If he's on the ship, then Welt march in him. But...
Is he connected to that?
I can't leave them down there.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze. Try not to dwell on it, Dane Хэн. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are allowed to do as Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking after the If there's something you've got to do it now. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
can't send the message out. The network is down. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Law Fu. Too late to repent. Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud Knights?
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
I've no interest in conflict.
Want to see what I can do? Take this! Rise, Venus!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision.
Let me through! You're not going anywhere!
You're hurt.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
A miracle! With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
Immortality means forever. The dead returned!
No interest in conflict.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! You're not going anywhere! Don't your hands hurt? Don't your hands hurt?
The truth of life and death in this sanctuary is but a vision.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. And that was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Which unit are you from? Huh. Okay, you're
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never...
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. You're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as...
My name is Dань Хэн. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starsgift Haven. If your friends made it...
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Law... something. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee... Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent.
Long-range communication technology is...
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us.
The Petrichor Inn had another name.
Oh, you've arrived. No. Only Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission. It took me a while to... Just like at Cloudford, Stargazer Navalia's Meridian pin has malfunctioned. The checkpoint there is abandoned, with monsters wreaking havoc and the nights scattered.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do all that on our own? I was just making small talk.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. Shall we, my benefactor? Now, what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from...
Aw, he's so cute. I mean, what can he do exactly?
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the Artisanship Commission. He has all the 5 senses of the Foxian, be it tracks or scent, as long as all we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume and see what he can do.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large?
Inside the pilot house,
The traces, where did they go? Got it. He says the wind is too strong. That's just the psychic bomb.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl from the Skyfaring Commission sure knows how...
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place... Miss Ting Yoon must have left us these clues, right?
D-Ting should be able to pick up her traces now.
You found me! D-Ting, if you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia... Would have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet. Long were the nights when the clangor... The Lafu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Of course, the silver lining is I don't have...
You don't seem to worry too much about the sea...
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting, benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do. Not a lot of people out there could have fought the Mara-struck like you did. I'm only a civil servant. I can't imagine what Kafka would do to me if We Foxians don't live as long as the Xianzhou locals, but I still want to enjoy the 100-odd years I've got left. You'd do the same in my shoes, wouldn't? Besides, The Madam Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we meet Yukong.
Understood. We won't put you out of your comfort zone, Miss T. When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting and the capturing.
Before D-Ting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned. Shards of a Cloud Knight's...
It must have been Kafka. Downy cloud and opalescent. Thanks to the synesthesia beacon, I can understand the characters.
Seems like a love poem.
Love poem? Quick, put it back. I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? What's a small something? She's clearly taunting us.
Where are you going, Benefact? Our priority now is to find anything that could lead...
I know what this is. It's...
There are IPC advertisements.
What's this?
A jade seal used by the... It looks like someone used it and then...
We should have enough clues here to get D-Ting on the move. I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues, but...
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think... making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list. A fugitive that nobody... Let's go, benefactors.
Lend me your strength.
Brotherhood! Now accept your punishment. The winds of battle never cease.
The scent.
When the trace of the hunted disappears, the hunter better think twice. It might mean the tables have turned.
Kafka!
These Cloud Knights aren't Mara-struck. What did you...
Just a little persuasion to get them to listen to me. But you know all about that already, don't you? What a hassle. This place is too far for the diviner. See you up ahead.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Lend me your strength.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Quick! Don't let her escape!
Battle never ceases.
March, not so fast!
So close and yet so far. You'll have to pick up.
There's no way through here. We need...
Don't worry about locked doors, benefactor.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless futures. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunters are merely Destiny's
Best future? Best for who? As if you...
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will...
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't... We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too... Ready? Feeling a little dizzy?
Lend me your strength.
Burn it all!
Stand down.
That's better.
I can't die. But thanks.
Zoning out.
Try hard.
This is fine.
Not too fast. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Nowhere to run.
This battle is unavoidable.
Save it for your own skin.
Something for everybody. Oops.
I am struck.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You'll pay for this.
Ready for death.
Nap time. How does that feel?
Burn it up!
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Dying soul, I'll accept your punishment.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscient. Fushun, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered you in foresight, perhaps I should say the second. Far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, the heavens, earth, and body are not aligned for such an occasion.
What the actual heck is she saying?
If the method of my speech...
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter.
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General here, if you care to see.
Did the General just spare us a walk with
Understood. However, the General promised that all in...
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without...
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity.
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellaron hunters are...
While I am here, she will not escape. Only the divination the time has arrived. We must...
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
I may live in relatives. Why did you bring us here? Does this look like the divination?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to the delve. I wanted to get us straight to our destination, but this is the... Look, Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating between the marsh and water trigrams. The vessel is stranded in the way.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. That's been out of fashion for hundreds of
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron...
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without...
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls...
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye. The prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order.
You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be...
You think too little of me. My word is my bond. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means, the nature of which is confidential and cannot be disclosed. Forgive me. I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once...
okay. I think I offended someone again. You do it next time.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushin seems like a reasonable lady.
Really? I thought Don Hung's not icy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the divination...
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. There must be... That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around? Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
What's going on with it? What is that?
Everybody stay back!
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
This battle is unavoidable. To guard and defend! Crush them!
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation
techniques?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one?
I don't have a dad.
What about your...
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is... I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized...
Belobog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the Luofu recently.
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave...
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the Luofu are waiting for an... If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have...
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. I want to say it's all in a date.
when it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. And I'm a civil servant. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Law Fu is a guest of the... If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Stars. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a star skiff and a travel permit. He could help you. Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help...
Excuse me, fella. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. You don't remember? You dealt with those Mars. Friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk...
What does that mean? It's just a picture. It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Do you know how to fix a star skiff?
Hurry up, Chingcha. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacked. Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a game?
Isn't this hand a problem? Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests. I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime. So... victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding... I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Ah, look. Is that...
It's an ancient tree. We call it the ambrosial...
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the ambrosial arbor isn't from a distance. It looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound...
Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Stars hung from its branches.
Exactly. Let's just say it was... Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. Let's go.
Tortured people love.
I don't
Need your extractor cleaned or your star?
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close. Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told- Hey! I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests!
Are you really from the Divination Committee?
No way. She's already demoted me to managing the repository. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the...